What's up, fam? It's Tanya Talk with Tanya J Miller LLC. You guys know we do life, we do leadership, we do it unapologetically on purpose. That means every day we are trying to help you to figure out how to fit the puzzle piece of life together so you do life right and you do it well. So we are wrapping up. We've been talking about just how little bits turn into much. Little bits turn into much. I was telling you guys, Pastor was preaching, ministering this past Sunday, and she was kind of, getting us ready. We got a revival, New Year revival coming up, but she was basically just kind of sharing a lot of different things. But she had gave this word at the end. This wasn't even like a part of the beginning of her message, but I knew we had to talk about it and chew on it slowly. And so she has said, it's easy to forget when you fall a little bit at a time. And the scenario she gave was like, if I took you on top of this building and I threw you off this building, and whatever happened, you was going to feel it instantly. You was going to experience it instantly. You was going to know it instantly. Everybody else was going to know it, that she was the one that did it. When they did it, how they did it, the whole nine, right? She was like, but if I slowly lower you off the building, you still going to end up off the building, but it's a different way that I would do it, right? Yeah, I got a whole new way of when I was giving it that way, that scenario. That's how we wrapping it up today. And she didn't even say it like that, but it hit another meaning with that way. Some of y'all are making some major changes and shifts with y'all 2020 vision. I don't got 2020 vision. These is real glasses. But some of y'all making some real major changes. But you know how I just gave that scenario and that story? Because she didn't even say it like, not the second part. I added that, but it hit different. So I was like, that's how we wrapping this mud up. She said it would feel completely different if I threw you off. I added this part, if I gradually lowered you off. As you are beginning to work on these 2020 goals, resolutions, this vision, this dream, this purpose, okay? I want you to gradually, at your pace, you set the pace. Pastor Mike Todd ministered on it a couple of years ago, a series called Pace and Stride. He wanted to run. He gave that scenario like that next year. He was like, I'm seeing the growth. Like, let's run. Let's, He said the Holy Spirit was like, hold up. Let's set the pace. Let's stride. He said, stride ain't running. Wait a minute. Hold up. No, that's not what I had in mind. See, y'all, the Holy Ghost don't play. He is a wonder. Listen, some of y'all want to run. Can you sustain that pace? Can you sustain it? Can you sustain it? That's all I want to know. Can you sustain it? If you can't sustain it, baby, back that mud up and get at the pace and stride. Stride, glide, put to the left, to the side. Stride, glide, put the left to the side. Start where you are, as my apostle would say, Stephen W. Banks. Use what you got to do what you can actually do. Don't be trying to do what Bobby over there doing. Don't be trying to do what Susie doing. Don't be trying to do what Malcolm, Jamal, and Keisha and them doing. Listen. Do what you can do. Set the pace that you can sustain and maintain. Listen. I know what I can do. My husband would tell y'all all day, this girl is not no runner. I be worried that if something pop out, will she run? Because she don't run, y'all. She don't run, okay? My husband will tell y'all, I don't run. That is not in my Dana. It's not. I'm not. Something happened. I don't know. And for the most part, all of my siblings, including at least, I believe my older sister. I don't know if my other older sister. But my brothers, all of them, at least 6 of the 8 is athletic. Not me. I don't know about my other older sister. If you are a Treva, I apologize. But listen, I ain't athletic. I knows that about me. So I'm not finna to sit here and play myself. I know what I can sustain. I know what I can maintain. I know what I can do. Okay? I know what I can do. And I'm older. I got some health conditions they are what they are. So I know what I'm working with. I do. I'm not finna to go hamburger because you said you trying to ask me to jump. I ain't. I'm not your trainer's friend. I'm not, because I'm not going to do what your trainer asked me to do. Because I'm not. I'm going to do what I can do. Listen, Tanya is the queen of modification and the boot camps and in the gym. I'm the queen of modification. I'd be like, I wouldn't even have thought to do it like that. But you kept up. You were moving. Da-da-da-da. I said, yes. And I got to go work out in. But yeah, I don't run. But my husband will tell you, that girl will walk a 5K in a minute. Matter of fact, she might even go 5 miles walking. She'll walk in somebody. Y'all hear me? Like, do y'all hear me? I'm not gonna let the fact that I'm not a runner keep me from doing a 5K. I'm gonna do my 5K at my pace, my stride, and the way I know I can do it, so that I can maintain, I can sustain, and I can remain. Y'all count that. I know I'm not athletic. And then I got some health issues. And then I know some of my health issues that some exercises trigger flare-ups. So because I don't desire to be laid up for a week, because some people, it's soreness. No, it's not soreness. It's a full-blown flare-up. So because I don't desire a flare-up to mess up my whole rest of my week plans, I'm going to do this modified 10-year style. Okay? Because I know what I can do. I know how I can hold myself down and accountable and remain available to myself, my family, my responsibilities, my priorities, the things that I'm required to do. So what I'm telling you all is this. A little bit turns into much. I don't care if it's a little bit and the little bit starts here and you try to figure out how did you get there and that wasn't where you want to go. I don't care if it's a little bit to where you got to start somewhere and you got to get to going so that you can get to the much being in the gym. I don't care if it's a little bit to where you pace yourself and you get a certain stride and so that you can maintain, sustain, and remain. Whatever the little bit is and how it hits you this week with what you was talking about, know that it turns into much. Hear me when I say that. Know that the little bit turns into much. And you have to figure out what that means for you. Peace, y'all.